Signature restaurants, live music, or dining in a rainforest. Today we bring you part 2 of Disney Springs table service restaurants here on Walt Disney World, adults only. Welcome your Highnesses, I'm Dan and you're watching Walt Disney World Adults Only, and today we're going to be talking about table service dining at Disney Springs. Now in my opinion, Disney Springs has the greatest selection of dining options in the whole of Walt Disney World, both in terms of the food and the different dining options available to you. Whilst you'll find some great options in the parks and the resorts, at Disney Springs you will find so many different options side by side, all in one place. Here you will find everything from signature fine dining to table service restaurants to dinner shows to quick service places and even those food trucks for lighter bites as well. And when I tell you that there is something here for everyone, I really do mean it. There will be something here that you want to eat. So specifically for today's video, we are looking at table service restaurants, and that will include some of the signature restaurants that are here as well. This is part 2 of 2 videos, as to try and fit all the table service restaurants at Disney Springs into one video would be like an epic feature-length movie, and we don't want that. So today we're looking at the restaurants in Westside, Marketplace and Town Centre. We already have a video on the restaurants at the landing, and I'll link that in the description below and also here as well. There are 3 table service restaurants in Town Centre, 4 in Westside and 2 in the Marketplace, and we're going to run through each of them today, 9 restaurants in total. Are you ready? Before we get started, please click subscribe and then tell me in the comments below what is your #1 restaurant at Disney Springs. Please tell me why. Now let's start with Town Centre. Town Centre is predominantly a retail space in Disney Springs, but there are some really great restaurants here too. Looking on the map, this area here is Town Centre, and we're going to start with Wolfgang Puck Bar and Grill. This is celebrity chef Wolfgang Puck's restaurant at Disney Springs. I've not dined here yet myself, but I really want to. This restaurant is themed to have a laid-back Californian feel while serving everything from Mediterranean influences through to classic American comfort foods. Wolfgang Puck was a pioneer in Californian food, and some of his classic, innovative dishes can be found right here. When offered, this restaurant is 1 table service credit on the Disney dining plan, and they open for lunch, brunch and dinner too. Appetizers are around $18 and include truffle potato chips, grilled bruschetta, tuna tartare and Maryland blue crab cakes. You can get soup, salad and pizzas for around the same price too. And for entrees, a 12-ounce ribeye, a double cut pork chop, Florida black grouper, roasted chicken, and a chicken wiener schnitzel. Entrees are between $19 and $49. Dessert options include a Spanish cheesecake, a house-made carrot cake, and a gelato tasting, and desserts cost up to $20. Wines, beers, and cocktails all sound delectable here too. And looking at the menu, I'm having the Liberty Bell, Plymouth Gin, Aperol, Sparkling Rosé, and Lemon. Cheers. Next on to Frontera Cocina. I had never heard of this. But now that I have heard of it, and reading the reviews and considering the menus, this place is firmly on my list now. 3 words for you: great Mexican food. How did I not know about this place? Described as an artful ambiance, this restaurant savours the authentic Mexican cuisine of Chef Rick Bayless, a 7-time James Beard Award winner. He isn't messing about here. This restaurant boasts an airy space with a fiery ceiling chandelier, an open kitchen and a tequila-laden wall of fame. 1 credit on Disney dining plan when it's being offered, and appetizers include crispy chipotle calamari, a tortilla soup and 3 different guacamole options. One with verde, one with bacon, and one with local strawberry. Appetizers are around $12. Tacos are priced between $19 and $26, and entrees include shrimp mojo de ajo, Oaxacan mole chicken, red chili enchiladas, and carne asada. $24 to $50 for an entree here, and desserts are around $9. And they include a cuatro leches cake, which is a sponge cake served with 4 milks, topped with whipped cream, toasted coconuts, and fresh blackberries. That sounds interesting, right? Margaritas are aplenty here as well, with a menu very similar to the Cava at Epcot, Courtney's favourite, and they have the avocado margarita here as well. I'm having the smoky pineapple though, and you can get tequila flights here as well. Now this could be a very heavy night before rope dropping Magic Kingdom and riding Space Mountain. Bear that in mind. Next, Planet Hollywood, and this does not make my list at all, purely because there are so many better options at Disney Springs. Typically, I only have 15 days on vacation, and we have a Planet Hollywood here in London, and I've never been to it. So if I've never been to one in London, I'm not going on one of my 15 days in Florida. But it does look really quite good. Planet Hollywood boasts some innovative food items, live entertainment, and rare Hollywood memorabilia. The architecture here will transport you back in time to the turn of the century, and the upper bar has a DJ as well as some really great curated cocktails. And another great thing here, the menu includes some burgers and sandwiches conceived by Chef Guy Fieri, the owner of Chicken Guy. Appetizers are around $15 and include world famous chicken crunch, 5 cheese dip, twice cooked buffalo wings, and for $36 you can get the high roller sampler. For that price, I hope it's big enough to share. Salads and burgers are around $20. You can also get ribs, slow roasted chicken, sirloin steak, and sesame ginger salmon, all around $28. Desserts are around $9 too, and when Disney Dining Plan is being offered, this place is 1 table service credit per person, and it's 100% not on my list. Next we move along to West Side, and here we will find some really great restaurants. Looking at the map, West Side neighbourhood is right here. Let's start with House of Blues. Now this restaurant was never on my list until very recently when I watched a video on another YouTube channel, Villains and Vice. Beth took us here for brunch in that video, and I have to say it looks absolutely insane. Absolutely wow. If I can find that video, I'll pop a link to it in the description below. It really is worth a watch. So House of Blues is a restaurant and bar. This is a lively restaurant with a southern inspired menu. House of Blues opens for brunch, lunch and dinner too, and on the Disney Dining Plan when available, it is 1 table service credit per person. You will find live music here too, as well as a gospel brunch during more normal times. Appetizers here are around $15 and include barbecue nachos, voodoo shrimp and gumbo. Entrees include shrimp and grits, jambalaya, or a whole or half rack of baby ribs. They have burgers and also the smokehouse platters, which come with 1, 2 or even 3 proteins. You choose between chicken, brisket and Jewy sausage, pulled pork or ribs. And all platters are served with barbecue beans, southern street corn, dill pickle chips, jalapeno cheese cornbread, slaw and 3 house-made barbecue sauces. Platters are $22, $32 or $42 respectively, and entrees here range between $17 and $30. This isn't a super expensive place to dine at, and with such great menu options, I really want to dine here. Desserts include key lime pie and bread pudding and are priced around $9. This restaurant has a great cocktail menu as well as beers and wines. It's a proper bar, and I cannot wait for my next adult only trip to dine here. Next, another restaurant that I'm really keen to dine at, CityWorks Eatery and Poorhouse. This is one of the newest restaurants at Disney Springs, and I don't believe it was even open on my last trip. So in summary, this is Disney Springs Sports Bar. A vast selection of craft brews, high definition TVs, lots of patio seating, and a great American menu too. I'm not a huge sports fan to be honest, but I really want to go here for the menu. Brunch, lunch and dinner here as well, and I assume that if the Disney Dining Plan ever makes a comeback, this will be 1 table service credit as well. Bar bites here include popcorn chicken, cheese curds, pretzel bites and fried pickles, all around $11. They have a Sharer's buffalo chicken dip, smoked chicken wings, kung po cauliflower and buffalo shrimp, all around $15, and tacos are around $18. Burgers and sandwiches range between $18 and $21, and mains include salmon, rigatoni, pork chop, a barbecue platter, smoked mac and cheese and fish and chips. Prices range between $16 and $38. On the dessert menu, I'm getting the peanut butter Snickers pie, and I'm not sharing it for the world, but desserts here are around $10. Now I'm going to be bold and say that this is the best place in the whole of Disney Springs to get your beer. You will find Goldens, Ambers, Browns, Independents, Belgian beers, wheats, pale ales and IPAs. You'll also find stouts and porters, as well as ciders and seltzers, and you can get beer flights here too. In fact, is there anywhere at Disney that has a better selection of beers? If there is, please tell me in the comments below. Next up is Jaleo, and whilst this one looks really incredible, I'm not the greatest lover of Spanish cuisine. And for that reason, it isn't super high on my list. That said, this one is signature fine dining, and if the Disney dining plan is being offered, this one will cost you 2 table service credits per person. So this is Jose Andres Restaurant, high end. Think Spanish signature tapas, savoury paella, and delicious sangria in what is a really cool, vibrant restaurant. The key thing about this dining experience is that the plates are intended to be shared. You will find the very finest Spanish cheeses, sherry and wines here too. This is a proper night out sort of place, so dress up and make a bit of an effort. Jaleo only opens for dinner, and offerings include a 36-month cured ham shoulder at $30, manchego cheese at $16, and ephraim bread brushed with fresh tomato at $12. You can get chicken fritters for $12, sauteed garlic shrimp for $18, seared salmon for $20, and Josper grilled pork sausage with sauteed white beans for $14. You can get traditional house-made chorizo served with olive oil mashed potatoes for $14, and Spanish omelettes with potatoes and onion for $10. Lots of tapas style small plates here. And they do wood fire paella here too, with a different selection every day. Desserts here are around $10 and include a traditional Spanish sweet rice and a chocolate custard, which comes with a caramelized bread, olive oil and brioche ice cream. Some wonderful cocktails, sangria and Spanish wines too. Whilst this seems quite reasonable when paying out of pocket, I'm unconvinced that this restaurant is worthy of 2 table service credits, worth up to $130. If I'm wrong though, please tell me in the comments below. And lastly at Westside, Spiltsville Dining Room. So this is at Spiltsville Luxury Lanes, where you can 10-pin bowl. And bowling alley restaurants here in the UK are absolutely crap. So I kind of assumed this would be the same. I've been told many times by our Facebook group members just how good the food is here. And whilst I remain a little bit skeptical, and this isn't high on my list, I would now at least go and give it a try. You also get live entertainment here as well. So bowling, live entertainment, and apparently very good food. What isn't there to like? Appetizers here are around $15 and include cheeseburger sliders, filet sliders, macho nachos, and loaded fries too. You can get pizzas for around $18 and a really extensive selection of sushi and sashimi for between $12 and $68. Who on earth would have thought that this was a sushi place? You can get salads and burgers for around $18 too, and then a taco bowl, fish and chips, grilled salmon with mango chutney, chicken fried rice, and a sweet and spicy chicken bowl too. These are all around $24. Desserts here are mostly sundaes and they're around $8. And they have a really great selection of cocktails that not even I could get through in one night. I may have to consider going here. And now we move across to Marketplace, which is here on the map, and I'm not eating in either of these 2 restaurants. These are not adult restaurants in my opinion, far more kid and family orientated. Anyway, here is Marketplace, and we are going to start with T-Rex. I can't even. Okay, this is the restaurant with animatronic dinosaurs, including a 15-foot T-Rex. If you want a heavily themed restaurant, then this is it. Dinosaurs and meteor showers aplenty. Theming aside, the menu doesn't really appeal to me either, but there will be people that absolutely love this restaurant, and of course that is absolutely fine. Please tell me in the comments below if you are one of these people and why you love it. Appetizers here are around $15 and include beef nachos, chicken T-Rex dillas, mozzarella sticks, caprese flatbread and cheesy skillet meatballs. Soup, salad and grain bowls are between $10 and $24. Burgers are around $20 and pasta dishes are around $25. You can also get fire roasted chicken, Tuscan chicken, meatloaf, steak, ribs, and these all range between $24 and $38. Desserts include key lime pie and cheesecake, both around $11, and then that renowned chocolate extinction dessert, which is $21. This place is 1 credit on the Disney dining plan when it's offered, and it's still a no from me. And lastly, we come to the Rainforest Cafe. And I am more likely to go here than I am to T-Rex. That is still reasonably unlikely. So this is another family place, likely full of kids, and there are actually 2 Rainforest Cafes at Walt Disney World. The other one is at Animal Kingdom Park. So this is basically like T-Rex, but instead of dinosaurs, you're dining in the rainforest. Think thunderclaps, rain, singing birds and trumpeting elephants whilst you're trying to dine. Now I would definitely go here for a drink as they have a really wicked cocktail menu. Open for lunch and dinner like T-Rex, this is also a 1 table service credit place when the dining plan is being offered. Appetizers range between $13 and $22 and include cheese sticks, spinach and artichoke dip, mozzarella flatbread, shrimp scampi flatbread and beef lava nachos. You can get fried shrimp, shrimp tacos, fish and chips, burgers, turkey wraps, a piggy sandwich, Korean stir fry, steak, surf and turfs, pastas. It literally goes on and on and on. But on a positive, there is literally something for everyone here. Entrees are priced up to $38 and the sparkling volcano is where the dessert is at. $19 for a giant rich brownie cake stacked high with vanilla ice cream, whipped cream and caramel and chocolate sauces. They have a more reasonably priced cheesecake and key lime pie too. And with such a great cocktail list, I'm stopping off here on my next trip just to get a drink. Okay, and just like that, we are at the end of our adventure for today. We have now been to all the table service restaurants at Marketplace, Westside and Town Centre, as well as the Landing 2 in Part 1. Personally, I think the best Disney Springs restaurants are all at the Landing, but making this video has certainly persuaded me to try some new ones on my next trip. Before we go, tell me in the comments below, which Disney Springs restaurant will you add to your list for your next trip? Please tell me why. We already have videos like this one about Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios and Epcot, and we also have a video on how to make advanced dining reservations. I'll put links to all those videos in the description below. For now though, thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, please give it the thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you like our channel, please click subscribe and hit the notification bell as well so you know when our videos land. If you're not a member of our fantastic adult only Facebook group, please join us today. We will continue this conversation as well as many more. And until next time, remember, never grow up.